Like I was saying, I am glad at the fact that you said not only do the youngers need to respect the elders, the elders need to be respectable.
Yeah.
What did you have to say to that?
What did I say? Hold on. I said yes because they grow up seeing. No, I said we need elders to respect. I said that. Listen, memory's bad in it. Yeah, it's
cool.
fine. It's fine. I'm here. So we need elders to respect because these kids grow up in houses seeing disrespect and being treated with disrespect. So they then come out and treat other people with disrespect because they think that that's how you should treat people because that's what they see growing up. They see their family talking to each other horribly. They see their parents not loving each other, then they don't know how to have love in a relationship. They see abuse within their family and then think abuse is normal. Like, this is just standard generational trauma that people don't realize they're in. And then people don't really know what trauma bonding is, but it's because people are starting to understand, oh girl, this is a kind of worms.
I know. The more you dig is the more you unravel.
It's a big kind of worms. But the point is, everybody has childhood trauma. Everybody has trauma from past years in their life. And we don't realize that it's because of those traumas that affect our behavior now. It's only when you dig into it and you think, why do I speak to this person like this? Where did I get that from? And you think back to where you first saw it. And then you think, oh, why did that happen? And you try to unlearn that and dig deep into how that happened and how it affected you. And understand that that might not be the best way forward and see how changing your actions can actually benefit you in your future. That you then have to then go through the uncomfortable process of unlearning that, trying different things, feeling uncomfortable with doing this new healthy thing, and then coming out the other end better. But the majority of people don't want to face the uncomfortable truth, can't find the uncomfortable truth, don't want to do the healing because they can't be bothered to do the emotional work. The people around them aren't on the same journey, so they feel uncomfortable doing it, which is exactly what happened with me. To some degree, I was separated by God. My journey is a little bit different, but I understand it because I went through it, so I can talk about it. And it takes resilience and emotional strength, and it's really not that deep. It's just about having people around you that you can actually talk to about it, so you don't feel crazy, and so that you are able to get secondary knowledge to help further your understanding, so you know you're on the right path. You know, but people are uncomfortable to talk about these things, and they don't have the right people around them because they prefer to just smoke or do a balloon.
The blind leading the blind.
Yeah.
And that's why we need to close that generational gap, because those of us who have already experienced that and already gone through it, we are the ones that you guys should be talking to. But we're old. We're uncool.
Well, yes and no. Sometimes we may not understand our feelings for ourselves, so it's difficult to explain it to somebody else.
Yeah.
2, we may feel uncomfortable talking to somebody else about it because it may be embarrassing for us. Again, we don't want to face it, or we don't think that that person, elder, guide, whoever, would be able to help us. And it's just a natural thing. We don't like listening to our parents and the people that we're supposed to listen to, because you're always nagging in our ears anyway, so it's just another nag and lesson that you're teaching us.
Excuse
yes,
you.
It's good, and yes, the way we see
You
it is
said
wrong,
about
and
lesson,
blah, blah, blah,
I'm
blah, blah.
still gonna butt in and say it again. Me glad you know it's lessons, okay? Because if you were to listen to us, maybe you would have already heard of this experience, and then what?
There has never been a generation that has listened.
But the point is, we have to change the way that we behave.
And that's why we're talking about it now.
So when parents are talking to you, it's not that we want to nag you, it's we're giving you gems, man.
Sometimes we listen.
I don't want to hear you. We're giving you gems.
You give us gems or we might not take it.
And you know when is the best time to give you guys gems? when we're not having a conflict between ourselves.
Yeah.
You'll be more inclined to listen, but then when we're actually talking to you, you start wondering, why are you telling me this? And then you start to wonder, well, did I do something wrong? Yeah, and like, I don't need to listen to this. You dummy, yes you do.
Do you know what? Yeah. Even if you tell me the stove is hot, don't touch it. I'm like, cool. I want to. How hot is it though? You know? Because what is this experience you're telling me not to experience? I need to experience it for myself to know what I should not get into.
Okay, I respect that.
You know?
That's how you learn. But the good thing about me telling you that it's hot is that at least you approach it with some level of caution.
Yeah.
So this is why we need to close that generational gap where parents and children, grandparents and their grandchildren, you just need to just sit and chat. You know, talk about your mistakes, talk about your victories, just share, man.
But it also depends on your culture, because a lot of things are taboo to speak about in some cultures.
We need to stop this taboo shit. If you fucking did it, own up to it. Okay? Especially if you learned something from it. You need to put your foolish pride aside, because God made you make the dumb mistake so that you can help other people not to make the dumb mistake. I mean, if they want to make the dumb mistake, they can go and make the dumb mistake, but at least you told them.
It's like in some cultures, yeah, they'll be like, don't date until you're 35, study, do all these things. Then as soon as you're done studying, they're like, where are my grandkids? Why aren't you married yet? Why don't you have a partner? It's like, did you want me to though? Did you not threaten to chop my head off if I had a partner, and now you're asking me where's the grandkids?
I'm not one of those ones, so that don't apply to me. Shit.
I got lucky.
I have nothing to do with that part. You take your time and do when you feel like you're comfortable, because I know how men are. I could tell you some stories.
I've had some stories.
Yeah.
I remember being like 5 or something, walking from Carsby home, and you're telling me about how men are trash and all they want is to get into your panties and you have to be careful and yeah.
And now that you're 20, what, 23?
I'm glad you.
What have you learned? Are men trash?
Yes.
Do they just want to get into your panties?
Yes.
Okay.
Will that ever change? No.
Probably we need to work at it though. Don't say that it won't ever change. Change begins in our hearts and minds. Like, we have to have that hope and that faith, and then that's gonna motivate us to work towards what we're trying to achieve.
Discipline is what they need to achieve.
Exactly, but we have to encourage them somehow. So society itself on a whole need a whole lot of healing, so that we could become as powerful as we once were. See, people act like people from way like thousands of years back were foolish. Nah, motherfuckers, we are the dummies. I think we're probably the dumbest that the human family has ever been in existence. That's my fucking opinion. We are the dumbest set of humans ever to exist. Yeah? Trust me. Those that came before us, they were much smarter than us. They were more disciplined than us. And we need to give them their respect and go back to how they actually did it. Look at the fucking pyramids. Like, who did that? How did they do that? See, we're too dumb. We don't know. I saw a meme on Facebook. Yeah, they show a road with a road built on stone, and said they did this without any colleges and without all these degrees and stuff. And then they show a road with some pothole galore and say, and then the engineers came in. Like, what is that about? Is that progress? Are we going in the right direction? I think not. Okay, we're not. All right. So, yeah, let's say goodbye. It was a nice little. I had to just catch that thing about the generation gap, because
she said, hold on, hold. Say that again.
Because the world needs to hear this. Listen, yeah. If we're gonna heal the world, we need to do it our damn selves, and that's what we have to do. We have to have these cameras ready. We have to have the audio recorders ready so that we could catch those gems. Because you know, when you try to fake it, the shit don't come off right. You have to catch it like a blind reaction.
We're gonna
you
have
know,
a camera crew one day.
we're gonna have something.
Oh, we're gonna have. Well, do you know what? Instead of a camera crew, I think we should have like our own cameras just set up in the house randomly. We have to agree to like not go through the footage until a certain point where we know, because we might be doing stuff in the house we don't want to be seen. You know.
Ask Malika, what is that?
I might be digging out my wedgie bed deep, like.
Listen, yeah, Malika, you're an adult. If you're even masturbating, all I ask is that you keep it clean. Okay, let's be real about it. Okay, because if you're celibate, that means you got to take care of your business yourself. Yeah, be uncomfortable. Nah, man, I'm glad you opened your mouth. So yeah, so if you're going to relieve your system, if you're going to um uh doctor your system by yourself, because you don't have a man that you can actually rely on, because even if you have a man, they usually care about their own self anyway. They don't care about us having orgasms. Oh God.
That's
So
a different kind of worms. What
so,
if?
shut
what
up.
if I'm
still
setting up a surprise birthday party?
Stop it. I'm
and you're
still
there checking the cameras.
no. Well, I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about the real stuff. Let me let you know and let the whole world know how I as a mommy feel. Well, now I'm telling 7 million other people. If you want to relieve yourself as a woman that's taking care of yourself in its entirety, snack lady, please feel free to do so. Just keep it clean, okay? Use a towel, and if you make a mess, clean yourself up. And as a matter of fact, because we're sharing a bed right now, only do what you got to do on your side of the bed. All right? That's the rules. House rules.
How about I don't have a vagina?
Stupid. Nah, but these are the topics that we need to close the generation gap. See, this is what I'm talking about, because if you never tell your child these things, then they're always trapped in that box. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like they're wrong, feeling squashed, feeling uncomfortable. So me, I'm not that type of parent. I'm real with myself.
And talk too much.
And I hope to be real with my child. I don't care if I talk too much. When you get to my age and you have a child, you'll be fucking doing what I'm doing.
I hear you. You still
So
chat too much.
respect my chattings, because these are invaluable
I
gems.
respect it. I'm just valuable, and you chat too much.
I don't care. You have to listen anyway.
I know.
But yeah, there's so much more to cover. But yeah, we just have to keep it real and, respect each other's boundaries and privacy, and respect each other's ages, because we the elders, we've been there, we've done that, we bought the t-shirt, we know when we don't ever want to buy it again. And you don't have to follow our footsteps, but just at least listen to our stories. You know what I'm saying? Don't think that we're talking too much. Just see us as a movie, or see us as one of them episodes that you enjoy watching. Episode grandma, episode mommy. Yeah, listen to our stories. Because before there was all this internet,
I know.
when they shut off the internet, when they cut off the electricity or whatever they choose to do in these mad societies that we live in, story time will come back. Then we're not going to be talking too much, my elders, what you say. Alright, okay, we're done this time. Alright, Malika, say bye. Toodles. Until next time.